Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little different. So I've been asked so many times to do like a makeup tutorial. Well, that's not going to happen, but I will do a full explanation of my makeup so you guys can achieve this. This is me, what I look like in probably every single video. And I get asked all the time to do a tutorial, and that's not going to happen. But in this video, I'm also going to share my updated hair routine and the products that I use. And it is different since I last updated. So I figured I would just do like a big lump sum video of makeup and hair. And yeah, if you don't care about the makeup, you could just fast forward to the end and watch me explain what new products I used and what they are and see what they are and all that fun stuff. But if you do care about the makeup, you could keep watching. But like I said, I'm not going to do a tutorial on my makeup because I've been there and done that, and that's how my channel started. But I don't want to be compared to all the amazing beauty gurus because I'm not as like skilled or whatever. And this is me, as awkward as can be, and I'll just explain from start to finish all the products I use. Like everything I use never changes. So I use the same products all the time. The only things that really change is I might add a different mascara. I'm trying out different eyeliners because I'm trying to find one that actually like does not move and make like, I don't know, I have watery eyes and it tends to like bleed out. So I'm trying to find like a different eyeliner there. So like those are like the only things that really change. And like my translucent loose powder, I like to try different ones, but I only try it like once, like this one's gone, and if there's something on sale that I want to try, then I'll get it and try it. But everything stays the same. So I will walk you through everything I do if you care. I thought I could get away with just taking a picture and being like, this is the makeup that I use, so you could achieve this. And I still get everyone saying, can you just do a tutorial? Well, I'm not going to do a tutorial because like I said, I'm awkward. I am not as good as the big wigs out there like Laura Lee, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, and Jeffree Star. All of them. I don't want to be compared to them because apparently my skin is different than theirs. Nobody, I think, on the internet has combination oily skin, or at least half of the YouTubers that I follow don't have combination oily skin, and a lot of their stuff doesn't work for me. So I just do what works for me, and I keep it that way. And I have tried so many different techniques and stuff that people swear by, and it just doesn't work. So this is what works for me, and I will show you how I achieve this look, and it will never change, and you will see this all the time. I mean, I might change a color for my eyeshadow. That's about it. Or like when my skin tone like goes a little paler in the winter, I'll just change the shade of my foundation, but everything is the same. I don't deter from anything because this works and I love it. So, and a majority of it is affordable, so you could get it practically at your any drugstore. So let's get into it, shall we? And I don't want you guys commenting on like all my dirty brushes. I know they're dirty. I keep telling myself every single morning I need to clean them. I'm gonna do it later today, so don't judge me. Okay, so we're gonna pretend I just washed my face and I'm coming in to sit down and do my makeup. First thing I do every morning after I wash my face is I put on my serums. I use the brand The Ordinary. This is Matrixol, I think that's how you say it. This is for fine line and wrinkles, and I do a couple drops on my fingertips, like probably 3 or 4 drops. Mix it in, put on my forehead, by my eyes for crow's feet, I do my smile lines, and I have like this weird one, which will probably never go away, by my nose. Like I get like a weird shaped one. So I'm trying to get that one to disappear. It probably won't. But this stuff works. It's gotten rid of my crow's feet. The only time you ever see them is when I smile like a big hearty smile. You'll see them. My smile lines, I have like this weird awkward one on this one that doesn't show up when I smile. It's there all the time. And it like looks weird and creases my foundation. So I'm trying to get, it is slowly going away. So I'm hoping that this will work more. I also use hyaluronic acid. I'm all out of it. That's why I'm not going to show it because I don't have it anymore. And that I do like 3 or 4 drops on my fingertips, and I do my whole face with it. I will wait about 1 to 2 minutes for my face to completely dry. Now, since I'm combination oily skin, mainly oily, I don't use primer at all. It just doesn't work. It makes my foundation look gross and goopy and weird, so I don't use it. Now, if my face does have a little bit of dryness, I will use a moisturizer. And if you want to see that, this is the one that I use. This is a brand new bottle, and this is from Tatcha. It's the water cream. It is kind of pricey, but it works for me. I'm trying to try different ones. I have used Neutrogena, the water cream. That one works really good as well. It doesn't clog your pores because it's like a water cream and it's not a thick cream. So I will go in with just a little bit, because I don't like having product or a lot of product on my face under my makeup. Anyways, okay, so that's all dry. I take a wet sponge, and after I wet it, I like squeeze it into a towel until there's no more water. So it's just kind of damp. Yes, it's very dirty. Then I go in with my favorite foundation. And this is the Revlon Color Silk. This is my shade right now, 200. And this is a matte finish. It's like a medium coverage. And I love it. Now, their shade ranges are good, but I just feel like I can never seem to find a good shade that's exactly my shade. I feel like I am always mixing like 1 or 2 shades to get that perfect shade for me. Now, if they did what L'Oreal's True Match does, that would be a match made in heaven, because I really like, which I've tried, the L'Oreal True Match, but they don't make it in a matte finish, and they don't make it for combination oily skin. Now, Revlon makes one for dry skin and one for combination oily. And that's why I love this, because this works for me. And I don't need a primer. I don't need anything. This is it. This works on its own, and it'll always be my favorite. Now, like I said, if they do a True Match formula, that would be a game changer, because I need one that actually like matches my skin. Like, I don't know what it is, but like I feel like their ranges are more warm, and I have like that neutral cool tone skin in the winter, and then in the summer like it definitely bronzes more, which in the summer like it works for me, but in the winter I'm constantly playing with different colors to like find my right color. But anyways, moving on. I usually use the Revlon Color Stay concealer, but I'm all out, and I stocked up over Christmas because Jeffree Star had their 12 or 24 days of Christmas, and these were on sale for like $5 or $6, so I bought like 2 or 3 of them, and I love this. This is the shade C4, and depending on my mood or like how I feel. Like I might just dot a spot here and dot a little bit there and then do it on my nose. Or if I feel like I really need coverage, I just put like a line and then blend it out with my beauty blender or beauty sponge. And then once that is all done, like I said, don't judge me on my makeup brushes, they're dirty. I will take my Rimmel London Stay Matte powder, and this is in the shade Translucent, and I will just dip it in, and then I will stick it all over my face so that my makeup just stays. I'll do my neck, my face, all of it. And then I really make sure I get under my eyes so that the concealer doesn't crease. But this is what this is also for. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in Translucent, and I ripped the thing off in here because I hate just dabbing some on the lid. So I like ripped it out so that I could just dab that in. But it does kind of make a mess because I kept shaking this stupid thing. And then I'll put it underneath my eyes, put it around my lips so that it like sets everything and doesn't crease. And then I'll do like in the middle of my nose for like a little bit of a highlight. Then while that is on, I will take my ColourPop Coconut Beach pressed powder in the shade 21D1. And like, yeah, it's gross. So don't judge. I will put that in there and I will put it on here under my cheekbones. I will do up here and then under here. And that's where I put my bronzer. Then I go in with Benefit's Hoola and I take this brush. So my brushes that I all use are from Morphe, and this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, and they no longer have it because I was trying to buy another set and they no longer make it. So I dab it in here, and this I don't even use a lot. I just dab it and then I do my nose, and I will contour my nose, and then I go in and like clean up around it. Now when that's all done, I will use this brush. I know it's got a name for it, but I cannot think of it. This stippling brush, and I will just like smooth it all out, take all the powder off, and I'll do my brows, and it's the ColourPop Brow Gel. I only use the gel because I've tried the pencils, I've tried the pots, I've tried so many different products for brows, and I'm just not good at doing brows. They always look really fake when I do them, and I don't like it. I want something to look natural. So that's why I only use the gel. And my eyebrow hair is so long that I always have to trim it. And this is just perfect because my foundation sits on top of it, kind of like a primer, and then I just like run it along just to darken it and deepen it and show you like where my brows are, but keep them tamed at the same time. So that's the only reason why I use gel, just because they don't look as fake. Then going in, I will use my e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in the shade Always Rosy. Favorite blush. This has lasted me about like a year, and I barely like put a dent in. And usually if it lasts a little bit longer than that, I throw it out and buy a new one. But I will take it and I will just dab it, and then I'll do here, and then I will put a little bit on my nose because I have that Italian nose and it just is so big that even contouring, I want it to like be smaller and cuter. But like I have like a long Italian witch nose, but in some angles it looks different. I don't like my nose. And my kids will smash their head on my nose, and I feel like it's gotten a little wider. So I try to hide it with contouring and putting a little blush on it. And that somewhat does the trick, but I'm not very good at contouring yet. So, okay, so don't make fun of me about this, but I have taken about 2 or 3 of my ColourPop palettes, and I don't even think I have any more. But I put all the shades that I use because they're magnetic, and I popped them all out because I would only use like 4 or 5 shades in the palette. And I would buy like those big ones, like the Bare Necessities and the Quartz Rose one and like the Stone Cold Fat. I don't know. They had so many different ones that I used. And I realized I've only used like 5 shades out of each palette. So I took, and then I like threw the whole palette away. But they were really old and disgusting. So I took all the ones that I used and I like put them all in here so that I didn't have to keep looking through different ones, because there was one palette that was like just all warm tones, which was like the Bare Necessities, and then there was like their cool tone palette, and then their rose gold palette. So like I had those but only used like 5 or 6 shades out of it, and I kept like all the shimmers, and I used a good chunk of it. And then I have like the Jeffree Star ones too, and that I got from like their mystery palettes that I love. So I do mix these a lot, and I'll go in with, I don't know, do you want to see my my eyeshadow brushes? Like I'll go in with this shade and I'll do it all over my whole entire lid. Then I'll go in with like this shade right here, and then I'll do it in just the crease and do that. Then I'll go in with this and do only the outer corner, depending on how I feel. I feel like these darker shades are more for like winter, where I can like deepen it because it's more fall and like sad cold weather. I go darker. And then like the warmer shades are more for like summer and warmth and all that. I don't know, it depends on my mood. But then I'll use like one of these shades for the corner, and then I'll blend it all out, and then I'll go back in with either this shade or this shade, and I will blend out the crease. And then I'll go in with any of these, and I'll do just this right here. Then I will, this is my shade that I use for like under my brow highlight and my inner corner. And then I always use it for cleanup because I like a little sparkle for cleanup underneath my eye. So after I'm done, I will do my ColourPop cream gel liner, and I'm trying to find a different pencil to replace this. And I think I found it, and I think it's hang on. I want to say it is Wet n Wild. No. I think it's NYX. I think I found the color that I need to, that doesn't run down my face. That's not it. I have so many. I'm trying to use up all my ColourPop ones because they run down my face, and it just drives me nuts that it doesn't stay in the corners. And I constantly have to reapply it, but then when I reapply it, it doesn't stay. Okay, well, apparently I cannot find it. That's Ciate. So anyways, I will put this on my waterlines. Then, depending on my mood, I either will just line the under my waterline with a felt tip pen. And this is the one size Point Made. Point Made, the Disney one from Patrick Star. And either I do that under here, or for the past few days, I've been actually taking this shade right here, and just smudging the black. So I've been doing that for the past couple days. And then to clean it up, I will take like my highlight. And then to do my top liner, I use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. Now, I love this stuff. But the only problem is that you have to wait until it dries completely. So that takes like 1 to 2 minutes. Sorry, my throat is like really dry today. I will take, you have to wait for this to dry. And every time I try a different liner that dries quicker, it gets in my lashes. And then when I go to put my mascara on, it gets all clumpy and it just makes things so much harder to work with. Now, I use about 3 mascaras. You're probably thinking, holy crap, you're a nut. So I use the Maybelline Great Lash, and I do that to spread my lashes. I like to buy the curvy one in the blackest black or the deepest black, whichever is available, and I put it on and I spread my lashes. Sorry, my throat, I don't know what's going on with it. I'm probably talking too much. It's not used to it. And then I will go in with the Maybelline, the Falsies. These two are my ride or die. I've tried many mascaras and I can't use anything other than these two. So then after I put this one on, I go in and I put this one on, and this just makes it darker and like bigger and fluffier. And this is in the shade Blackest Black as well. But they just make them so fluffy. And then if I want to be a little dramatic, which I don't do this all the time, but I do it just to make it blacker and more noticeable. Because I feel like each brush is different. And sometimes I don't like this because it's too big. But then I'll go in and I'll like really like fluff it out. And then these are the only ones that I use for the top. And then I go in and do the bottom lashes with this here. And that's it. And now I would normally say I would use a setting spray. But setting sprays for me don't work. They ruin my makeup. But I have found one recently, and I bought this before the whole Beyonce thing was the one size. I bought this in a travel size, and this works amazing. The one size on till dawn. This lasts forever, and I love it. But I don't usually use setting sprays unless it's like a special occasion, because like I said, setting sprays ruin my makeup. I was using the Miliani Make It Last setting spray, and I was only using this with a trick. So I would take it and spray it on like a puff and then put it on my skin. So it was still wet, but it wasn't going to ruin my makeup where it's not touching my eyes, because my lashes naturally are so long that when I close my eyes and I spray it, it was getting on here. And then when my eyes opened, it was getting my mascara on top of my eyes. So I learned this trick from Rose and Ben on Instagram. If you don't follow her, she gives you like tons of makeup tips. And one of them was to put setting spray on here and just set it and then just let it air dry. And that's what I used to do. But I've gotten really lazy and just stopped using setting spray. But this works really good if you're into setting sprays. Like, I love this one, but I don't use it very often. I'm halfway through that container, and I purchased, like I said, a travel size because setting sprays don't work for me, and I needed something for a wedding, And I just wanted my makeup to stay. But I wanted that like bulletproof, like it's gonna work type thing. And I actually used that one size. I went to color my hair. And usually when I wash my hair out, if I'm not doing it in the shower and I'm just washing it in the sink, or not the sink, in the in the tub, it's all over my face. My makeup is running down my face. It's a mess. I have to wash my face after. I did not need to do that. And I used it just to like test it, and I completely forgot I had it on. And I was like, damn, my makeup ain't moving. And sure enough, I realized I was wearing that setting spray. And I didn't even realize I had it on until I realized my makeup, like I had water all over my face. My makeup did not move. Usually after I wash my hair in the tub, my makeup's everywhere. I look like I just finished ugly crying for like hours, and this did nothing to my makeup, and I was shocked. I was ready to like be like, oh my God, this is the best product ever. And then Beyonce was like, I wore this on All the Rain, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna touch that again. I'm never gonna see another bottle of that, but it's gonna be sold out forever. But yeah, so that is it for my makeup, and that's all I do. And sometimes if I'm not using the oh yeah, I forgot to mention this was Kat Von D. No, Go Big or Go Home from KVD. It's not Kat Von D anymore. Even though this one says Kat Von D on it, I did get this from Ulta like not too long ago, so I think it's, and this is in the shade Trooper Black. But I do change these out, like just to try them and see if I like them. I usually only use 3 if I want to enhance how dark they are and how fluffy I can get them, because I've played around with my eyelashes so much that like I can make my real lashes look false, and by doing that, so I always wear like 2 or 3 mascaras, and one just like separates the lashes and puts like a good coat on, and then the next one just fluffs it out and gives it like a good amount of color, and then like the last one is just like ba-boom. And yeah, so that is my makeup, and I really hope that that helped like everybody who cares about makeup and is satisfied. I hope that satisfied your craving for how I do my makeup. And like I said, I'm not the next beauty creator, because this is what I do all the time. Nothing changes, and this is what I do. So moving on to hair. So I've changed my hair products, I should say. I have not changed my shampoo or conditioner. I still keep it the same 3 if you know what they are. It is the Herbal Essence Aragon Oil. It is the Suave Professional Sleek in the gray bottle, which I think they changed it to pink, like a rosy pink. And the Pantene Pro V Repair or the sleek version. I use those 2. So after I wash my hair and my hair is all soaking wet and I'm ready to blow dry it, I just bought this when they had their 9th birthday. I bought their shampoo set, and this came with it for free if you had a code. And this is the Olaplex No. 9 Bond Protecting Nourishing Hair Serum. So when your hair is wet, you just put 1 pump on. So you'll squirt it out, put 1 pump on. This pump does my whole head. You're supposed to put just that on your end. So I like mush it in, and then I separate my hair into 2 sections, and I put it on the ends, and I'll just like rub it in, put on the ends here and rub it in, and make sure that it's like nice and saturated. And then I will go up and like spread it throughout my hair. And then that is it with this. Hi. Hi. And then I will go in with the Matrix Professional or Biolage Professional, and the all-in-one multi-benefit spray. This is for all hair types, and it's infused with coconut oil. And I love the smell of this. So I will spray this throughout my whole entire head. I will spray it on, then I will separate my hair, and this is like a primer. So I love this. And then I go about blow drying my hair, and then once I'm all done with my blow drying, I start straightening. Once I'm done straightening my hair, I go in with the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil, and I only do my ends. I only do one, like, I can't say like one pump. I just put a bunch in my hand until it's like the size of a quarter, rub it in, and then just do my ends. And this is exactly how I do it. I separate my hair into like 2 pigtails and only do the ends of my hair. And literally, like, this is exactly how I do it. And then whatever is extra, I just rush it up to, I don't touch up here, but I just touch up here and just go on. And that is it. Now,
Awesome, Mommy.
thank you. So for the days that I have, for the days that I don't, I love you too. For the days that I wash, you love me up here. For the days that I don't wash my hair and I want to keep my hair wet and like messy and I just feel lazy, like I just hop out of the shower and I don't want to wash my, or I actually do this for both. Like if I have wet, dirty hair where I just don't feel like washing my hair, but I want it in like a messy bun and my hair is too like yuck to do it, I will wet my hair and I will put this in. This is the Biolage Extra Strength or Strength Recovery spray. And this is like a conditioner spray. It's like, it'll come out thick. This bottle is pretty heavy. This comes out like a conditioner spray versus this comes out as just like a regular spray. It's like an oil spray, and it just smells so good. But this one, because it's like conditioning, I like to use it when I'm too lazy to blow dry my hair and I'm too lazy to actually like do my hair or wash it, but I just, and it's not even wash day, but I've already run out of like different ideas to do my hair and I want it just in a wet, messy bun. This is good for it because it's like giving you that strength and nourishment that it would as a conditioner, but you're also too lazy to like wash it. That's what I use it for. And it's for damaged hair. So I like this a lot, but this is like my favorite. I use it all the time. If my hair just smells, so if my hair smells of hair color like this hair color does, I just literally like just spray it all over. Ooh, I just got it in my eye. I'll spray it, and this is what I do. You don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just spray it all over my hair, and that's what I do. And I feel like these new products that I've implied. Okay. So I feel like with these new products I've implied in my hair have helped. And I feel like this is amazing. Like all the other hair repair serums. Shh, don't touch that, please. The hair repair like serums that are supposed to like help with, that's not hot right now. What was I trying to say? Sorry, he's distracting me. Where they're like the split end menders that I feel like they don't necessarily work. Shh, I'm trying to talk. This I think works. It's supposed to be an antioxidant rich serum, protects, softens, and improves manageability for all hair types. But I feel like this is your go-to like split end mender that actually will work, because my hair has definitely felt so much better on the ends, and I feel like there are less split ends, and I feel like it's been able to help me grow my hair out because it has gotten pretty long. It does need a trim, but I really don't want to do that yet. But I feel like it's helped with a lot of breakage where I don't see as much like I used to. So yeah, these are my holy grails that I've been like doing, and this is my new hair system. And yeah, I hope this has helped everybody that asks about hair and makeup and all of that, and my new hair care routine. This is what's worked for me for the past couple months. I love it so far, and I know it's a little pricey. The price tag on these products are not cheap, and it's definitely it works for me. So all right, I hope this helps, and I hope I gave you guys everything that you've asked for, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.